again, guys. Now I want to talk to you about some challenges we might have to face during our college experience. So, college, as we know, can be super stressful and we can't control that. New things can be scary, however, we can't control that either. There are definitely going to be circumstances in this lifetime that we cannot control, but we have the ability to overcome these challenges. You can handle anything that's thrown at you, absolutely anything. Even if it doesn't go your way, it'll probably work out for the best in some way or shape or form. For example, maybe there was a huge test you were studying for, and due to unforeseen circumstances, you weren't able to study for it. While this can seem like the end of the world, there is always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I know most of my professors would be completely understanding if a student had the ability just to reach out to them. I know it seems really scary and intimidating to reach out to these huge professors that are teaching you and educating you and leading you to your degree. However, it's really not. And it can really benefit you. For example, I took an accounting class. Unfortunately, I, as a political science major, do not like accounting. I had a really rough time in this class, like really rough time, and I was not doing good. Like, I essentially was failing this class. The test, there was only 4 tests. They had nothing to do with the lectures. The homework had nothing to do with that either, and I was just completely blindsided by the test, and I read and studied and did all I absolutely could to get a good grade in this class, but I couldn't. So then my mom told me, you need to go talk to the professor. I was really scared to do this because he was kind of an older gentleman and he seemed a little unapproachable just because everybody, I think, was kind of struggling with this class. So I finally worked up the courage to go to his office hours and talk to him. I definitely should have failed this class, but he loved how interactive I was in class and how interactive I was with him, coming to him with questions just constantly, because after that first visit I would constantly go back to his office and ask him more questions on what I can do better, how I can perform better, and he would constantly tell me, oh, you can do this, you can do that, and would make little comments to me in class like, oh, like, you know what you're talking about, I know what you know you're talking about, I don't know why your grade's reflecting like this. And at the end of the day, he ended up passing me. I think I should have failed the class, but because I reached out to this professor, I ended up passing, and I was completely shook. It was awesome. After that, I've had no problem communicating my grievances or anything I'm struggling with my professors, and all of them have been more than happy to help me. In fact, I'm applying to law school now, and I think 3 of my professors have already gotten back to me and told me how honored they would be to write me a letter of recommendation. We all know that there's going to be circumstances we can't control in life. And like I said in the past video, Marcus Aurelius talks about how we can control our reactions to the world, but we can't control what the world throws at us. So, that's just kind of the fact of life. If by chance you do end up failing this class, it's okay. You'll get over it. You can retake the class. One of my best friends in college has had to retake an English class twice, and he's still probably gonna go to law school. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with having to retake a class. Sometimes you're just not in that mindset, or sometimes, life throws circumstances at you that you cannot control. We don't know what life is gonna throw at us. However, we do know ourselves. It is important, especially in college, to be able to listen and understand oneself. If you're feeling some sort of anxiety, start to happen, stop what you're doing and go to your happy place. If you need academic help, go and reach out to your professors or advisors. I have an awesome advisor teaching you this class. They are literally paid to help you. And I guarantee you, the minute you reach out to them, they will be so happy and just constantly give you all the support you need. It's so weird, that little interaction, what it does. I absolutely promise you, it's their job. college can be an amazing time, and it's up to us to have the best experiences we can. It's all in your power. You've got this.